Every once in a while, I feel like I get stuck and I can't move forward. And in those moments, I like to go back to my old tried and tested methods to change my mindset, to change my mood, and to continue growing towards that ideal version of myself. So I wrote down a list of foolproof methods to get out of this negative mindset, and I'm gonna tell you which ones I'll be doing. The first one I wrote down is robotic affirmations. This one is pretty simple. You write down an affirmation and you just repeat it to yourself all day, every day until it sinks into your subconscious mind. I don't really love doing this one. I forget midway through the day to actually continue doing them, but it is a pretty standard proven method of changing your mood, changing your attitude, and even manifesting things in your life. The second one I wrote down was making my own affirmation tapes in my own voice and looping them. I have heard of this one for quite a while and I've always wanted to try it. I tried it one time and I kind of messed up a few words, and then I didn't feel like going back and doing it because it's kind of weird to hear your own voice, in my opinion. But I do think that these would work. I do want to give it a try. The next one I wrote down is doing mirror work daily. This one I am doing. I actually just did it this morning after a couple of days of being in a negative mood, and it did help. It instantly boosted my mood. So I just basically have 10 affirmations written down, and every morning I say them in front of the mirror while I'm doing my makeup. Manifestation journaling, or journaling in general. I like to have a visualization journal where I talk about my ideal life in great detail. And I do have a journal, but I noticed that with my general journal, I do tend to talk about my day. And it's not a given that I am a positive person. I have to work hard to be positive. So I feel like if I journal my everyday, I have to be really careful to not spiral into negativity and petty annoyances. So this is why I like having a visualization journal a lot better. The next one I wrote down is a success journal. Now, I've never had one of these, and I feel like I could really benefit from a success journal because I tend to hold myself to a really high standard and I often forget my wins, which is not good because, again, it keeps me into a negative mindset loop. So I believe that keeping a success journal would be really positive. It can remind you of the little successes that you have achieved throughout the day, and I'm sure that it boosts your mood. I have a couple of other ones written down, but this video is already getting pretty long, so let me know if you want more and I'll make a part 2. Thank you for sticking till the end. I'm Vanessa. I like to make content about mindset, spirituality, personal achievement, and entrepreneurship, so if that interests you, check out my page and give me a follow so that I know you're watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.